you should go. Now you're talking to me, but I hear myself.
So I'm just packing all my camera gear to go back to Dublin, but also for pitti. So what we have is the camera that I'm currently shooting on now, which is the A7C, or there's a 24mm lens on that, which will be for like wider stills, but more so this 24mm is what I shoot my let's get dressed videos on Instagram and TikTok. I have my Sony 40mm, which is more for like portraits and stuff. My 90mm macro, mostly for filming Instagram and TikToks for detail shots, and then my 16 to 35 f4 with the ND filter. This will be for YouTube mostly. Then I also have my Insta360 Go 3, Osmo Pocket 3, and then the big heavy workhorse, which is the Mamiya Orbi 6.7 with one film back. The Orbi stands for rotating back, so you can shoot landscape or portrait with a single rotation. We also have a 6x4.5, so a 645 back. So the difference with this is this only shoots in a portrait orientation versus landscape. If you want landscape in this, you'll physically have to tilt the entire camera over, and it also takes up less of the negative, so they're smaller images. So versus like, I think it's 10 photos you get on the 6x8, on the 6x4.5 you get, I think it's 10 on that, and I think it's like 16 on a single roll of this. So I have Hectar 100 on the camera back right now, and then in this one we have Portra 400. Then I have 2 additional rolls of Hectar 100, and then I have 4 rolls of Portra 400. But traveling, you want your film in a clear bag, so TSA can check them so they don't go through the x-ray. And that's everything. My bags are completely packed, they're closed, it's just the camera bag left. Corinne's bag, not so much packed, but she's getting there. So it's the next morning. It is the day we fly back to Ireland. I've just showered. I need to film 2-ish videos. I've just taken like a flat lay for a giveaway, which will be going live on like Instagram in the new year, like early January. And now I need to film a video for Billy Reid. That's also for January, and then potentially one for February if I can try and knock the 2 of them out like right now. Corinne is currently just drying her hair, and then she can like pack her hair tools into her case. And once she's done that, then she's finished packing and we're all pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna film really quickly, and then I can edit them on the plane. I can edit them when I'm in Dublin. It's not really a big deal. My goal for next year is obviously to continue doing what I'm doing because it's working, but like I say all the time, I want to put a big emphasis and a big focus on growing the YouTube channel and pumping more content out here, which means we need to be a bit more strategic with Instagram. So with Instagram, I generally wake up and film the outfit and post it on that day. I don't really bulk record. So maybe it's a case that I do bulk record. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet, but we need to be a bit more strategic with Instagram. And one of my goals with Instagram next year is for it to be a bit more kind of aesthetic on the feed. Like, so the content will remain pretty much the very same, but the actual feed, so a bit more effort into like thumbnails and the feed looking prettier, if that makes sense. Also, Kodak followed me on Instagram today. Wild. They responded to my story of the snowplow, this that I took on my medium format camera on Mount Hunt. So that was cool. Like, 17-year-old Damien would be freaking out. But I mean, I'm freaking out just a little bit. But anyways, I'm procrastinating now. But in fairness, I need Corinne to finish drying her hair before I can actually film anyways, because I need silence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the outfits in which I need to film, and then as soon as she's finished, I can bang them out really quickly, and then we're done. We're ready to go to the airport. It's now 1 p.m. and we're eating for the first time today. I almost caught Corinne full mouthful. Do you want to explain what's on that sandwich? You don't? Her exact words to the guy making the sandwich was a disgusting amount of mayo. They were the exact words that she used.
He succeeded. That's the perfect amount.
My sandwich, on the other hand, just turkey, no cheese, lettuce, onion, Italian seasoning. But she's a happy girl, so that's all that matters, right? Mm-hmm.
Should go.
Made it to Seattle. Part one of the trip is down. We have a layover now of about 2 hours. So food. So the plan of action is to eat ourselves into a coma.
Yes.
So when we get on the plane, we can sleep for the majority of that flight. That's the strategy. So we'll see how that goes. Food. Hello.
You know what you like yet? Or
I think
I'm
so.
still looking a little bit.
Still looking?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me like 2 more minutes.
Do you want to start with a drink?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, some drink.
What drinks are we gonna get?
Well, I'll have a Coke.
Pepsi, okay?
Pepsi's fine.
Pepsi.
Can you do any mocktails?
We don't have mocktails.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm okay with just water.
Ice water? Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Be right back with the ring.
Thank you. So we've just boarded the plane to Dublin, but we've just noticed something on these, I don't know what actual plane type this is, but the armrest here, doesn't go all the way. So let's hope that there's no emergency,
Otherwise, you're not getting.
because otherwise I'm not entirely free to get out of here, because this is already a very tight squeeze, and I'm not sure how this gets past any sort of airline safety regulation. So tray table up, chair upright, bag under the chair, all that sort of thing. But armrests, nah, fuck the armrest, that doesn't matter at all. Window seat, you just gotta hope for the best, I guess. Welcome to Dublin. Do you know I could hear you laugh from all the way down there? But they let you in.
They let me in.
They let you in.
Big mistake.
So we're waiting on an Uber. Bagless,
Yep.
because Aer Lingus which is meant to be the national, the premium airline of Ireland, just simply failed to put the bags on a flight that wasn't even remotely full. They just decided not to put them on the plane, which means we have to go shopping now for underwear,
skincare.
something for Corinne to take her makeup off.
At least have my
Like-
makeup with me. That's a good thing.
But yeah, they said they'll arrive between 9 and 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks, Aer Lingus. We really appreciate your service. Flights only cost about $5,000, so
We don't even get our
we don't even
bags.
get our bags. So I mean, that's stellar service. I'm from Dublin, so we arrived yesterday with no bags, and we were assured that they would arrive between 9 and 10 this morning. I woke up at about 10, no bags. I called them at about 10:30, no bags. So when I track them, it just says searching for bags, so there's like zero information. Their customer service is beyond useless. I think the company could probably end up saving a significant sum of money on customer service because frankly it's non-existent, so they're basically just pissing money up against the wall by paying for it. They don't respond on social media at all, so they're getting aired out in this vlog, and they're also getting aired out on an Instagram reel, because if they don't respond to me, surely they'll just respond to a load of noise. So we're currently thinking contingency plans for New Year's, because Corinne's dress, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw me and Corinne do a Great Gatsby sort of look. Those were the looks for New Year's. We don't have those because they're in the luggage. So now we're thinking contingencies on what we potentially wear for New Year's if our luggage doesn't arrive in time. So if it doesn't arrive later today, we will most definitely have to buy Corinne a dress and shoes tomorrow, because
All I have are these giant boots.
all she has is those equestrian footwear, and they don't really match the theme, and nothing I have matches the theme either. I do have a 1940s style grey suit which I can get dry cleaned, although it doesn't actually match the vibe. The vibe is like black tie, and mine is quite frankly just not black tie. So we're thinking contingencies now because the bags may not arrive in time. So thanks very much, Aer Lingus. And ironically, their company slogan on their Instagram in particular is "You're very welcome." So Aer Lingus, if you ever do see this, I would like to ask for fucking what?
It's gonna be alright.